Today, we dive deep into the fascinating story of the Anunnaki, a group of powerful deities from ancient Mesopotamian mythology. The story begins in Mesopotamia, often called the cradle of civilization. This ancient region, located between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, is where humanity's earliest cities and written records were found. Among the rich tapestry of myths and legends from this land, none are more intriguing than those of the Anunnaki. Before we continue, please subscribe to our channel, like, and also feel free to comment below. Mesopotamia was home to several advanced civilizations, including the Sumerians, Akkadians, Assyrians, and Babylonians. These cultures thrived over thousands of years, leaving behind an incredible legacy of literature, art, and architecture. The myths of the Anunnaki were central to their understanding of the world and their place in it. The term Anunnaki translates to those of royal blood or princely offspring. These deities were believed to be the children of Anu, the sky god, and Ki, the earth goddess. They played vital roles in the creation and governance of the world. The Anunnaki were seen as intermediaries between the gods and humanity, maintaining order and balance in the cosmos. The Anunnaki were part of a vast pantheon of gods worshipped by the people of Mesopotamia. Each god had specific attributes and responsibilities, often associated with natural elements or societal functions. The stories of the Anunnaki reflect the complex relationship between humans and the divine, highlighting themes of power, duty, and destiny. Anu, the supreme sky god, who reigned over the heavens. Anu was considered the father of the gods and the ultimate authority. He resided in the highest heaven and rarely intervened directly in human affairs, delegating responsibilities to his offspring. Enlil, the god of air and storms, often considered the king of the gods on earth. Enlil was a powerful and sometimes harsh deity, associated with the forces of nature that could bring both prosperity and destruction. He was responsible for decreeing the fates of humans and gods alike. Enki, also known as Ea in Akkadian mythology, the god of wisdom, water, and creation. Enki was a benevolent and clever god, often depicted as a mediator and protector of humanity. He played a crucial role in many myths, using his wisdom to solve problems and avert disasters. Ninhursag, the mother goddess associated with fertility and the earth. Ninhursag, also known as Ki or Nintur, was a nurturing figure who presided over childbirth and the growth of crops. She worked closely with Enki in the creation of humans and other life forms. These gods and goddesses, along with others, formed a complex hierarchy, each with their own domains and responsibilities. The interplay between these deities reflects the Mesopotamians' understanding of the natural world and their place within it. According to Mesopotamian mythology, the Anunnaki played a crucial role in the creation of the world and humanity. One popular myth describes how Enki and Ninhursag created humans from clay to serve the gods. The gods needed laborers to tend to the earth, maintain temples, and provide offerings. In the creation myth, the gods initially struggled to manage the growing demands of their domains. They needed help, so Enki and Ninhursag decided to create humans. Enki provided the divine spark of life, while Ninhursag shaped the first humans from clay. These early humans were designed to be strong and capable, able to carry out the tasks required by the gods. But the creation of humans was not without its challenges. The gods had to find the right balance between divine power and mortal frailty, ensuring that humans could fulfill their duties while also thriving on Earth. Over time, humans multiplied and spread across the land, building cities and civilizations that honored the gods. The Anunnaki also feature prominently in one of the oldest known stories in human history, the Epic of Gilgamesh. This epic poem tells the tale of Gilgamesh, a heroic king seeking immortality. The Anunnaki appear as divine judges in the underworld and are associated with the Great Flood, a cataclysmic event sent by the gods to cleanse the earth. Gilgamesh, the king of Uruk, embarks on a quest for eternal life after the death of his friend Enkidu. His journey takes him to the ends of the earth, where he encounters Utnapishtim, a man granted immortality by the gods. Utnapishtim recounts the story of the Great Flood, a punishment sent by the gods to destroy humanity for their sins. In the flood narrative, the god Enki plays a pivotal role. He warns Utnapishtim, similar to the biblical Noah, about the impending deluge and instructs him to build an ark to save his family and various animals. This act of compassion by Enki highlights the complex nature of the Anunnaki, who were both revered and feared by the people of Mesopotamia. Enki's intervention demonstrates his protective nature and his willingness to defy the other gods for the sake of humanity. The story of the flood is a powerful reminder of the Anunnaki's influence over the fate of the world and the lives of its inhabitants. The Anunnaki were worshipped in grand temples called ziggurats, which were massive step pyramids that dominated the landscape of ancient Mesopotamian cities. These temples were centers of religious and economic activity, where priests conducted rituals, offered sacrifices, and interpreted the will of the gods. Ziggurats were built to reach towards the heavens, symbolizing the connection between the gods and humans. Each city had its own patron deity, and the ziggurats served as the focal point of worship. The rituals performed there were essential to maintaining the favor of the gods and ensuring the prosperity of the city. The myths and stories of the Anunnaki influenced many later cultures, including the Akkadians, Assyrians, and Babylonians. Each civilization adapted these myths to fit their own beliefs and political needs, ensuring the legacy of the Anunnaki endured for millennia. For example, the Akkadians adopted many Sumerian gods and myths, often merging them with their own deities. The Babylonians, who came later, further developed these stories, creating elaborate theological systems that integrated the Anunnaki into their own pantheon. The influence of the Anunnaki can also be seen in the religious practices and literature of neighboring cultures, spreading their legacy far beyond Mesopotamia. In modern times, the Anunnaki have captured the imagination of many, thanks to authors like Zecharia Sitchin. Sitchin proposed that the Anunnaki were ancient astronauts from another planet who came to Earth to mine gold and genetically engineered humans as their workers. While these theories are widely considered pseudoscience, they have sparked a great deal of interest and debate. Sitchin's books, starting with The 12th Planet, suggest that the Anunnaki came from a distant planet called Nibiru. According to his theories, these extraterrestrial beings possessed advanced technology and knowledge, which they used to influence human development. While mainstream scholars reject these ideas, they have inspired a subculture of enthusiasts and fueled numerous documentaries, books, and online discussions. The story of the Anunnaki is a window into the rich and complex mythology of ancient Mesopotamia. These deities, with their divine powers and human-like flaws, reflect the hopes, fears, and aspirations of the people who worship them. From creation myths to epic tales of heroism, the Anunnaki continue to fascinate us, reminding us of the enduring power of ancient stories.